Well, hello, my algebra students. I hope life is good. Now, I know you could be at home saying, you give homework and I never do it. Well, math is all about practice. So, I'm not coming to your home. Uh, it's your life. But to really cement it in, it makes life good. And you don't know what you're going to be doing in the future. So, anyways, here's the problems I assigned. Some of them. Solved by quadratic formula. Tomorrow we'll have a quiz, and it will just be on quadratic formula and graphing the parabola. So, anyways, sorry about that. So solve, you have the opposite of 7 plus or minus square root of b squared, 49 minus 4ac, all over 2. So b squared of 45, and 45 is 9 times 5, so you can actually simplify it to 3 squared of 5. Now, be careful. Some of you are just on your projects, like you would just take the 45 and put it out of the square root. Well, no, you got to take the square root of it. So here's this one, here's this one. Here's the parabola. So you can kind of check your work. Hopefully you did it. Then here's the second page. I gave you 2 more yesterday to do. There's the next page. Problem. Then, so you can freeze that and check your work. 3, 1 is your vertex. It's opening down because this is negative. The x symmetry is 3. Put in 0 for y. Solve. Then I didn't do this one yet because I kind of wanted to do it with you. So the vertex would be negative 2, negative 4. It opens up because this is positive. The axis of symmetry is x equals negative 2. Always x equals the x number. The x-intercept, you put 0 in for y, so it'd be 4 equals 4x plus 2 squared. Now a square, you cannot multiply across it, because order of operations, square comes first, so you get rid of this number. You divide both sides by 4. Square root, that'd be plus or minus 1 equals x plus 2. Subtract 2. So the x-intercept's negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1, or negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Then to find the y-intercept, you put 0 in for x. 0 plus 2 is 2, squared is 4, times 4 is 16. Hoo-hoo! Then to solve, you subtract 4. So, negative 2, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, it'd be right here. Always do that twice because that's where people make dumb mistakes. It opens up. Here's the axis of symmetry. Ooh. Then negative 1, negative 3. Well, look, it's both on one side of the axis. And then 12, holy cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And since there's 1 point 2 units to the right of the axis, there has to be a point 2 units to the left of the axis. And there's my 5 points. Whee! That is horrible. Okay. So that was the review. I want to do one with you. Let's say y minus 4 equals x minus 3 squared. What do you do if you don't have any x-intercepts? Doop, 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 doop. Dup, 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 dup. Dope, 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 dope. So we find the vertex just like before. Now this type of problem will not be on the quiz tomorrow. It'll be like the others, but this is pretty similar. 3, 4 is our vertex. Hopefully you can see that. It opens up. See? And the axis is x equals 3. Now, let's graph that. 3, 4. Now notice, doink. Notice that's above the axis and it's opening up, so there's no way it can touch the x-axis. So there are no x-intercepts. But let's say we didn't notice that. X-intercept. Okay. Put 0 in for y. We have negative 4 equals x minus 3 squared. Square root both sides. Oh, no. You can't take the square root of a negative number. No. So there are none. But there should still be a y-intercept because it's opening up or down. And you got to touch it on one side. By the way, well, there's our straight line. That should be straight. Okay. So the y-intercept, put 0 in here. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. Squared is 9. Y minus 4 equals 9. Add 4 to both sides. Y equals 13. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And if there's a 0.3 units this way, there's got to be a 0.3 units this way. Now we're going to do the ever popular plug and chug, where you take a number for x and just plug it into the problem. So y minus 4 equals x minus 3 squared. Pick a number that's close to the vertex, but you don't know what it is. So there's no points here, and that's 4, 1 unit away. So I'm going to let x equal 4. So y minus 4 equals 4 minus 3 squared. Y minus 4 equals 4 minus 3 is 1, squared is 1. So add 4 to both sides. So we would put a dot at 4, 5. 4, 5. So, this is horrible. It should look like a U, but I'm having a hard time for some reason today. So, what I would like you to do is re-watch this again, looking over the problems. That's what I'd like you to do. And I'd like you to graph these two problems, but don't have them done until Friday. I will have the answers to this on Friday. Really, what I would like you to do, and I know you're saying, he's not home, he doesn't know I don't do it. But I'd like you to go over these problems again, the quadratic formula problems and the parabola problems that I did at the start, and just see if you're doing it right, and if you're not, get help. Now, if you're having trouble with a specific problem, be happy to email me, and then I'll do another YouTube video, and then you can watch it. So do these two by Friday, graph them, find the VOA, x-intercept, y-intercept, and then plug and chug if you have to, which you will. And then I'll go over it on Friday, Don't send it to me. It's not homework that you have to send in. But I do want you to check it. But again, just review. Then tomorrow we're going to do some more parabolas. Then I think we're going to be about done with parabolas. We'll start something else. So we still got to do scientific notation, geometric sequences, and then we got to do fractions. Oh, I knew you were going to be happy hearing that. Have a good day, my student.